Happy Wednesday, everybody. We are going to continue with fear and PTSD. So, we've been talking about fear and intuition and kind of the differences and how it's important to maybe decide or decipher between the two. And I also talked about how I think that they're very close in what they do in the feeling as a first responder. Well, I was reading this book. It's called Think and Grow Rich for Women by Sharon Lechter. She explains that fear is what it does is it blocks your intuition. So this is a different viewpoint. I mean, I understand it more than I read it, but this is what she says. Because fear as an emotion, so fear is an emotion, operates as the world is fearful and dangerous place can only offer false guidance. So fear is only like what you see, what the world perceives, or what's around you that you perceive that's fearful. And she said that this means that fear is powerless, but intuition gives you the power to change your circumstances. So fear can be very debilitating. Like, I'm fearful for responding to this call because what's going to happen. I'm fearful for getting in the car because last time I got in the car, I got into a car accident. I'm fearful that a negative situation happened over here that I don't want to drive by. Okay, so that's fear. But she's stating that intuition gives you the power to change it. And to me, that's like writing down your triggers and trying to figure out what your triggers are. So once you start feeling those fears or feeling those things, you'll get used to it with your intuition, writing different things down, which then hopefully in the end will help you. So you're like, okay, well, Danielle, that's all fine and dandy. And this lady, Sharon Lechter, knows what she's talking about. But what do I do and how do I help it? So I wrote down a couple things that I thought were good. Ask yourself, am I having a physical reaction? Intuition feels good in your gut, and fear feels negative feelings in your gut. So meaning, like, ask yourself, is it a good feeling or is it a bad feeling? Like the physical reaction that you're having. Know that intuition is instinct combined with knowledge and cognitive ability, right? So like I was saying earlier this week, that police officers get better with their instinct as they go because they've learned more and they know what to look for and different things like that. Experiencing emotions is typically tied to a past emotion. So that's something to write down too. So those are just a couple of things like how to do to help it, and stay tuned for tomorrow where I talk more about how it affected me.